Hello, welcome to a Paper Flourish craft video. My name is Julie. Today I'm going to play with some watercolour cardstock, the Lavinia brand cardstock. And this is a smooth watercolour card. And I'm going to play with the 13 Arts Colour Glow powders. The end result I'm planning on putting into a frame. Now I picked up this frame, I either picked it up at Spotlight or Browse In, one or the other, but often when I see one of those gorgeous frames around, I always grab it. So I've already prepared the frame with Stamperia Primer. So that's ready for when I'm ready to paint it. I'm not sure what colour yet, which is why I haven't done it. We'll get to that a bit later on. So I'll just put that frame to the side. Now to go on the inside of the frame, this is a piece of watercolour cardstock. I've cut this 4 inches by 6 inches because, and I've done the same with a piece of box board, which I'll end up attaching that decorated piece to, because that slips in the back of the frame. Depending on the size frame you're using will determine what size cardstock you will cut. So I have used the Lavinia watercolour cardstock, which is smooth. I've had a bit of a play with the powders, just working out what colours I'm going to do. This is actually on a little bit more textured watercolour cardstock, and it looks absolutely stunning on there as well. So any watercolour cardstock this is going to work on. So this piece here, I'll just pop that to the side. So I myself have 5 different colours of these 13 Arts Colour Glow powders. All are stunning. This piece here, and I'll show you the process in a moment that I went through to get these images. This one here is a mixture of emerald and blue sapphire. These powders are beautiful. They're metallic. They're shimmery. They're so pretty. Very, very easy to work with. This gorgeous one here, which I don't know if it's picking that up, but it's full of glitter. This one here, this is made from, it was this one, Iolite, this dark purple's called, and Alexandrite. Don't know if I'm saying that right or not, but this one here, and these are almost like a little pot of magic. You never know quite what you're going to get. Some of them change colour. Some throw out different colours. For example, out of this one, suddenly some blues and things started appearing. That came out of this pot. The Alexandrite is full of glitter. Look at that. So it's left this beautiful glittery front on the card. So they're all a little bit different, these powders. Little pots of magic. And the last one I did, which I'm thinking this might be the colour scheme I end up using. I'm sort of umming and ahhing, but probably definitely the green. Maybe I'll go purple and green, or I might go ruby and emerald, which is what this colour scheme was, which is just so pretty. I could even throw a little bit of the Iolite in there as well, maybe. So pop those to the side. So all I have done to get these beautiful backgrounds, which can be stamped on, and you'll see me do that shortly, I'm going to get just a piece of paper towel and pop the piece of watercolour cardstock down on there. Now my water spray bottle is ready to roll. I think, oh, it's a big decision. I think I might go with the ruby and the emerald. So I'm going to open these lovely pots. You can see even there it picks up that little bit of glittery shimmer in the powder. I find the easiest way to apply the powder, this is a dry fan brush. First thing I'm going to do is spritz water onto the card front. And then I'm going to pick up some of these beautiful colours, starting with the ruby. Look at this. So much fun. If you found you didn't have enough water on the card, you just spray a little bit more. So that's the ruby, and let's go in with now a little bit of that emerald. So for example, that patch there hasn't moved much. If I spray it, look what happens. So pretty. All right, let's give that just a little bit of a spray, get everything moving around. Just throw a little bit of that over here. All right, I'm going to dry that with my heat tool. That's all dry now. Isn't it beautiful? And I'm not, again, I don't know if you can pick that up or not, but the shimmer on that is beautiful. Now I've decided to add a little bit of that Alexandrite as well. So I'm just going to, little spritz on the front. This is the super glittery one. So I said some have that extra little bit of glitter in them. It's so beautiful. And I'm going to go ahead and dry that. That's completely dried now. Turn that, you can pick up the glitter. The little pops of purple, they've come from that Alexandrite. They've popped out from there. So I'm not going to add any more to that, but such a pretty background to work on. I've stamped a couple of the stamps already using my stamp press. I've done the vine branch, and I've done that with the fallen leaves, very, very dark brown. And then I've stamped ginger with the Nocturne Versafine Clair. As you're stamping the piece, the very outside of this piece won't end up being seen. It will actually be hidden underneath the frame. So just have to make sure that you don't go right to those outer edges with the bits that you want to see. If I lose a bit of the vine branch, it's not the end of the world. Now I'll show you the process I went through to stamp those using the stamp press. And I've got here the sentiment, don't forget to fly. And I'm going to pop that just, might go in the middle. Right, stamping with Versafine Clair Nocturne. I'm going to ink up the stamp. I've already positioned it, so it's in the right spot, hopefully. And then bringing over my Pink Fresh stamp press tool. Bit of press, and I might just stamp that one more time. Give a nice definite image there. I've just positioned that into the frame just to make sure everything's looking okay, which it is. You could add colour to ginger, colour to the branch. I'm not going to do that at the moment. I'm going to add just some little hints of colour in other ways. So the first thing I'm going to do is get my Quickie glue pen, and I want to add just a little bit of the Gilding Flakes to the picture. I've chosen the Lavinia Gilding Flakes Glamour. I'm going to place this on a paper towel. So what I'm going to do is just add just some little dots of that Quickie glue pen. Allow them to dry. And then just add some of those Gilding Flakes. So what I'm doing, I'm just getting some of the flakes, not too many. Where those dots are, I'm just running the Gilding Flakes over them. Remember, they're only dots, so it's just going to leave little metallic dots through the card, through the front of the card. So there, can you see here where it's just caught those dots? So when the light catches that, you just get that little metallic shine on there. Very, very pretty. I might just do some through the top as well. I think I've missed those. I'm going to stick at this point, I'm going to stick the front there, the decorated front, to this piece of box board, which I've cut to exactly the same size. I'm using Stamperia craft glue to do that. That's all ready now to pop into the frame. Time to paint the frame. I've decided to go with a dark green called Hunter Green. This is a Stamperia Allegro paint, so I'll go ahead and paint the frame. That's all dry now. Look, so that green looks quite nice with those colours, but I want to add just something to pick up the detailing on this beautiful frame. So I've actually got this metallic wax, and this is Sweet Rose. So I'm going to pop some on the back of my hand. I think this pink is going to be pretty well perfect to go with the picture. Let's pop that to the side. I'm just going to just work around the frame, adding that gorgeous pink to highlight those details in the frame. Edge there. So I'll play around with that wax. Doesn't that just look so pretty? There's a beautiful wax, Sweet Rose. Now I want to add just a touch of vintage gold wax as well. Just mainly just a little bit onto these raised corners and just that piece along the side there. So not as much of the gold as the pink, but it looks quite pretty to have that little bit of both colours on there. So much fun decorating things with waxes. They just add so much to your project. Very, very easy to work with, and they come in the most gorgeous range of colours. Vintage gold is probably one of my most used colours. That and white gold as well, pearl white. You see the difference now? It's just got that little touch of gold there amongst the pink. Really pretty. This is now ready to pop into the frame. So I'm just going to position that in the back there. Pop this, the covering over there, pop it into place, and I'll show you the finished result. There we are, the ginger's in the frame. I've decided to put some flowers here. These came from 2 flower packs, the Prima flower packs. I will list the details of those in the video. I'm just not sure of the names of the packs at the moment. And another thing I thought I might do, this is the Stamperia Contour Gold liner. And I'm thinking just adding some little gold beads. These will take just a little bit to dry, so you might even need to leave them for a couple of hours or overnight. Those contour liners make the perfect little beads. Look at that. So I'm not going to do any more to that. I think that's enough. So this is my ginger frame, but even that gold, then the gold wax here, picks it all up. It all sort of blends in together, then picks up those flecks of gilding flakes as well. So just a different idea of something to do with your Lavinia products. Of course, we do cards, we do journal pages, but I thought, why not do a frame? And what a lovely gift that would be for someone. So have fun making your Lavinia frames. Don't forget, Paper Flourish, we are your one-stop Lavinia shop. We stock the stamps, we stock the cards, the cardstock, the watercolour cardstock, gilding flakes. We stock most of the products, and we try and keep all of the stamps there in stock as well. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Have a wonderful day, and I will be back again soon with more videos. Thank you. Bye.